In a world where the ordinary meets the extraordinary, a young adventurer stumbles upon a mysterious artifact. In the realm of the mundane, there is always room for a dash of the extraordinary. And at the heart of this extraordinary tale, we find our protagonist, a fearless adventurer with a knack for the unknown. On this particular day, during a routine exploration, he stumbles upon something peculiar, something that defies the laws of the ordinary. An artifact shrouded in enigma, waiting to unveil its secrets to the one who dares to uncover them. This wasn't just any artifact, it was unlike anything our adventurer had ever seen. It was a relic of a time forgotten, a time when magic was as real as the air we breathe, a time when the boundaries of reality were as fluid as water. It was a curious object, an amalgamation of the ancient and the futuristic, as if it held the wisdom of the ages and the mysteries of the cosmos in its form. As our adventurer held the artifact in his hands, he could feel its energy pulsating, resonating with his own. The moment was charged with anticipation, like the calm before a storm. And then, without warning, the artifact activated. It sprang to life, its aura intensifying, its energy field expanding, transforming the space around it. The air crackled with electricity, the ground trembled beneath his feet, and then, as if a veil had been lifted, a portal opened. A gateway to another world, a world unknown, a world waiting to be explored. It was a sight to behold, a spectacle that defied logic and yet was as real as the adventurer himself. He stood there, at the threshold of the unknown, his heart pounding, his mind racing. He was on the brink of an adventure that was not planned, an adventure that was as unpredictable as the artifact itself. With a deep breath and a leap of faith, our adventurer steps into the portal, embarking on an unexpected journey. Emerging from the portal, the adventurer finds himself in a breathtaking alien landscape. Like a child stepping into a storybook, he is enveloped by a world that defies his understanding. The terrain, a vibrant tapestry of colors and shapes he's never seen before, stretches out before him. Alien trees tower into the sky, their leaves shimmering with hues that exist nowhere on Earth. Strange, captivating creatures flutter and scamper, each one more fascinating than the last. Each breath is filled with the scent of unfamiliar flowers, their fragrance sweet and intoxicating. But this world is not all beauty and wonder. There are dangers lurking, unseen in the shadows. The rustle of leaves, the distant roar of a creature, remind him that he is a stranger here, in a place that does not abide by the laws of his home. As the adventurer marvels at the alien landscape, an ominous rumble echoes through the air. Suddenly, a colossal beast emerges from the dense foliage, setting its sights on the adventurer. This isn't just any ordinary beast. With scales that glisten like polished obsidian, eyes that burn like molten lava, and a roar that echoes like a thunderclap, it's clear that this creature is something out of the ordinary. The air grows thick with tension as the two lock eyes. The adventurer, though taken aback, knows that flight is the only option. And so, a high-octane chase ensues. The beast lunges forward, its claws tearing through the undergrowth as it pursues its prey. But the adventurer is nimble, quick on their feet, and versed in the art of evasion. They dart through the alien terrain, leaping over gnarled roots and slipping through narrow crevices. Their heart pounds in their chests like a drum, but they don't dare slow down. The beast is relentless, its roars reverberating through the forest, a constant reminder of the imminent danger. The adventurer's quick thinking comes into play. They swing from vine to vine, their agility on full display as they navigate the treacherous landscape. The beast, large and powerful, struggles to keep up, its size proving to be a disadvantage in the dense forest. The chase leads them to the edge of a cliff, a shimmering body of water below. The adventurer doesn't hesitate. With adrenaline coursing through their veins, they make a daring leap, plunging into the water below. The beast skids to a halt at the edge of the cliff, watching as its prey disappears beneath the water's surface. The adventurer surfaces, gasping for air. They look up, seeing the beast at the edge of the cliff, its fiery eyes filled with frustration. But they've done it. They've evaded the beast, outwitted it, survived. With a daring leap off a cliff, the adventurer evades the beast, plunging into a shimmering body of water below. As they swim towards the shore, they can't help but feel a surge of triumph. The chase was intense, but they've lived to tell the tale. Resurfacing, the adventurer finds the artifact glowing in his bag, the portal reopening in front of him. As the dust settles and the echoes of his frantic footsteps fade into the alien silence, our hero takes a moment to regain his breath. His heart pounds in his chest like a war drum, the adrenaline coursing through his veins like the rhythm of a battle cry. The artifact in his bag, a beacon of hope, glows brighter than ever, guiding him back to the portal and his path home. The journey back is no less treacherous than the pursuit. The alien landscape, once a breathtaking panorama of otherworldly beauty, now feels like an intricate maze designed to trap the unwary. Yet with the artifact in his possession, he feels an invincible courage surging within him. It's as if the artifact is not just a mere object, but a symbol of victory, of survival, of an adventure that has forever changed him. Suddenly, an ominous roar rumbles through the air, reverberating off the strange metallic landscape. The beast, a terrifying silhouette against the alien sunset, has caught up. Our adventurer, his heart now a wild stallion galloping in his chest, sprints towards the portal. Every muscle in his body screams in protest, but the sight of the portal, pulsating with an inviting glow, spurs him on. In the final moments, time seems to slow. The roar of the beast is a distant thunder, the glowing portal a beacon in a storm. With a leap of faith, he hurls himself into the portal, a split second before the beast's monstrous claws swipe where he once stood. With a final look at the alien world, our adventurer steps back into his own world, the portal closing behind him. The familiar surroundings of his world wash over him like a comforting blanket. As the last remnants of the portal vanish into thin air, he knows he's home, the artifact safely tucked away in his bag. But the echoes of the adventure will linger, a reminder of the incredible journey he undertook and the world he left behind. Back in his own world, the adventurer gazes at the artifact now inert in his hand. This humble object, a token of an alien world, had led him on a chase like no other. He feels a rush of emotions, exhilaration, relief, and a tinge of melancholy. The adventure was over, but the memories of the alien landscape, the chase, the return, they were all as vivid as the artifact itself. He turns the artifact over in his hand, its alien glow now dimmed, its power spent. A smile tugs at the corners of his mouth. This was no ordinary adventure. It was an extraordinary journey, a voyage into the unknown. He decides to keep the artifact safe, a memento of a world so different and yet so similar to his own. He promises himself that he will return to the alien world one day. He knows not when, but he is certain the journey will be worth it. With a newfound sense of purpose and a thrilling tale to tell, the adventurer heads home, ready for the next great adventure.